We have staff in several countries already from day one, and for us, we pretty much set the business up to be in the cloud.
Hi, I'm Val Quinn. Today I'm speaking with Steven Furman, CEO of Paytime. Paytime is an HR tech platform that integrates into businesses' payroll software, and it enables employees the ability to access their earned wages in real time. And this is without needing to wait for a set payday. So Steven, where did that idea come from?
I really thought of it and came up with the concept about 18 months ago. And if one looks at Australia and many other countries, about 50% of Australians are living paycheck to paycheck. And as we all know, we have expenses that appear, every day of our lives. However, we are waiting a week, fortnight, or a month for our pay. So if you look at the world in terms of what can we get in real time, pretty much everything other than our paychecks. So at that point in time, I really sat down and thought, well, if we can allow some kind of technology that can plug into payroll and allow individuals to access it in real time, when and if they need it, we can certainly help with their financial stress. And with financial stress being the leading cause of mental health problems, solving that problem can really go a long way.
Look, I really love that. I love that it's a financial platform, but at the same time, it's really directed about helping employees' mental health and wellness, really, and that's great for productivity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, the key thing with our solution is employees or team members can actually only access what they've already earned. So every day we accrue our salary or wages, and you can only access what you've already earned. It's not a loan, there's no credit checks, and in fact, there's nothing to pay back at all.
So at what point did you realize that you needed to keep your PCs and your technology infrastructure in a secure and update fashion in order to support your growth?
So I think that was one of the key things that we sat down with on day one and actually said, look, we're going to have a remote environment. We have staff in several countries already from day one. And for us, we pretty much set the business up to be in the cloud. We collaborate with a lot of third-party software, and we have security as a key focus to our business.
What works for you in that sort of hybrid model, and why?
I think there's a few things. One is ensuring, as I've mentioned, security. When people are working from home or they're remote, you're not within the work server environment, even if that's in the cloud. So we've got to make sure that we've got endpoint security. We have real-time monitoring of all of our PCs as well as our personal handheld devices 24/7. We have third-party penetration testing that gets done on all of our software all the time. And essentially, we have collaboration. So our team is talking on Microsoft Teams pretty much all day, every day, and that's having team members overseas. We've got to do that. The biggest thing, obviously, with security and software these days is making sure you have continuously checking for updates and making sure everything is the latest version.
So what's one piece of advice or guidance you could share for other business owners who might be resisting new technology or upgrading their PCs or moving online to collaboration tools?
So I think the short answer is there really is no excuse in today's world. Both software and hardware is really not an expensive item, and companies really do need to keep up to date with the latest security as well as the latest hardware that's out there. With the amount of cybersecurity attacks that are taking place, companies really need to embrace it. I am seeing larger corporates taking longer to do that, and often it's more just about bureaucracy. But essentially, the quicker people do that, the better for their companies.
Well, look, so the key learning really is, you need to keep your hardware up to date so it can enable better security policies, so you can, make sure that your business is operating efficiently and securely as well. And look, it's also really great to hear about Paytime, because, it's amazing to see a platform that, supports the employee in terms of like loan-free access to their wages, as well as, increasing productivity and basically making them happier and mentally healthier.
Yeah, thanks very much, and thanks for having me.